Hey y'all, so I'm chilling poolside on this Monday morning before I head out to work. So excuse my hair, just got out the pool. But I am wanting to recap the first episode of season 2 of Issa Rae's show on HBO called Insecure. And I love this show, and I've loved it from the moment that it was on YouTube as Aqua Black Girl. And she got picked up by HBO for the first season. I was excited for her as if she was a sister of mine or if I was getting a piece of her check. Because from her to go from YouTube to picked up on HBO was great. So season 2 picks up where, if you haven't seen the show, I definitely suggest that you watch season 1 on HBO, as well as watch Aqua Black Girl or Aqua Black Woman, as it's called on YouTube first, before watching season 2. Season 2 picks off where she is having a conversation with her friend Molly, which is her best friend, and they're coming from a walk or a jog, and they're just talking. Molly's talking about her counseling session that she is now in. So her and Molly is walking. They're talking about Molly's counseling session. Issa goes into talking about her past relationship that she's no longer in, which I was pretty sad to see them break up in season 1. So in season 2, she's in the apartment that they were in season 1 by herself now. She still loves this guy even though they're no longer together. She cheated on him in season 1 to get an itch scratch. Can't really blame her because she wanted it put down and he wasn't breaking her back. So this is not a show that you want to watch with your kids because there's hella sex scenes in it, hella adult language in it. So it comes on pretty late, so I would definitely suggest checking it out. So Issa contacts him, let him know he has mail, and she wants him to come pick up his mail, but she feels as if he don't even want to see her, so he doesn't come and get the mail. So she's trying to figure out how to get him to come and get the mail, how to try to get him back. Her friend stated that a guy, your ex, would want you back if he see you doing good. So she throws a kickback at her apartment, which turns into way more. Some randoms pop up and start smoking weed. A fire breaks out in the apartment. So everybody leaves. Her best friend stays, and I believe it's her brother. Yeah, it is her brother, because she asked him if he called mom back. So they put out the fire. Apartment is trash. She goes to work the next day, come home, she's cleaning up in her boy shorts and her shirt, and the ex shows up to come get the mail. Oh, but let's rewind back. So the ex is now sleeping with a chick from season 1 that works at the bank that he goes to, which I felt like she was throwing it at him the whole time. Anyway, I felt some type of way about her. But anyway, when the sex scene with him and her come on, like, at first you can't really see who he's in bed with. So I'm like, okay, Issa's either dreaming about her ex, or bam, he came over and got the cookies. But not so. But he's breaking this chick's back, pretty much what Issa wanted from him that she wasn't getting. So when he come over to get the meal, he gets the meal and she's standing at the door, and then he's like, oh, I forgot some things in the bathroom. So he comes back in, see her looking hella good in her boy shorts and her t-shirt, and he grabs her. So I'm like, oh shit, Issa about to get her back broke. So he proceeds to sex, not back breaking. He gave it to the other chick hella more better than he gave it to Issa. And so like he comes, Issa doesn't look like she climaxed, and then he pretty much climbs off of her, pull up his clothes and leaves. And I'm like, damn, can a nigga get a little more than that? So I kind of feel why Issa wanted more sexually from him, because if that was their whole sex life based on that sex scene, I can definitely see why she wanted more. No, I don't condone her stepping out on him, but
Ma, is everything foggy
no,
to you?
excuse me, but my son keeps getting out the pool now since I decided to pull out the camera and start recording. Go on, get back in. So I'm definitely interested to see where this season goes. And her dude name is Lawrence. So I really hope Lawrence gets it together, blow Issa's back out like she wanted, get over her stepping out, and they work things out. Because for some reason I really want to see them make it. But if you, like I said, if you haven't checked out this show, definitely check it out. I'm a huge fan of Issa Rae. I'm a huge fan of how far she's come from her YouTube show to being on HBO. You probably, if you haven't heard of the show, I don't know where you've been, because she's been on different PR visits to like different talk shows and radio shows. So I definitely suggest that you guys check it out, support that sister, and let's keep this going. And I feel like I can relate to her, because I definitely feel like I'm an extremely aqua black girl. But yeah, Issa, you're doing the thing, girl, and continue to do it. And I really appreciate this show. I appreciate HBO for picking up this show. And that's just a recap. I really wish the show was longer than 30 minutes, because I would be here for that, like 100%. If this show was like an hour long, I would definitely be here for it. I will watch the whole hour of it. I even, sometimes I go back and I just binge watch Aqua Black Girl on YouTube, just to get my feel. But yeah, definitely doing great things. If you haven't checked out the show, check it out. Lawrence, get your life together, blow Issa back out like she wants, and y'all work this shit out. Bye, y'all.